We have just finished our live course and I'm planning Monday, the 10th of August. I'm planning this session for Monday, the 10th of August. And I can tell you what, I know exactly what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. The subject that we're going to paint is a very simple scene. It's going to be a beautiful painting. It's a beautiful subject to paint. But what I want to focus on the entire course is this frustration that we get, that I see nonstop, that I've lived through, is this feeling of we're painting a painting and we're not getting the response that we want from the public. If this happens to you, listen, because this is something that is major and this is something that you can easily fix. So what happens is that we put our paintings, let's say, up on our own easel. We're looking at them and we're like, it's not the kind of painting that I'm wanting. Or we hang our paintings up in an exhibition and we're not getting the response from the judge, from the gallery owner, from the public that we want. We're maybe not selling our paintings and we want to. We're not winning awards and we want to. We're just not getting the feedback or people interested in our paintings like we would want to. And the question is why? And I can tell you this happens all the time. Most artists paint in a way that they paint and never think about the response of the public. Never. I know so many artists that have got careers that span over 40 and 50 years. And when we talk about this, they're just like, I just paint what I want. It's like, okay, so if you're frustrated that your paintings are not giving you the feedback that you want, are you actually adapting the way you paint to get that feedback? Or are you just basically getting frustrated every time you do a painting, thinking people just walk past my paintings, no one is buying my paintings, the gallery owner never says they want to take my paintings on? Why don't we learn from what we're painting and actually get the results that we want? I want to spend the whole lesson on this because it is such a big deal, because it's easy to change. And I see this constantly. I see this constantly where people will say, my paintings are too figurative. My paintings are not daring enough. They're too flat. They're too amateurish. They're too this or not enough that. And then in my mind, I'm just like, but why don't you change it? Why don't you change it? And I understand the problem is often coming down to the habits that we have, the way that we paint. And we're sort of in this automatic mode. I set up my easel like this. I put my paper down like that. I start painting like this. It becomes this process. We get locked into a process. We all know that. We've all done it. And we get locked into this process. That's one thing, but it's not even the major part of it. The major part of it is that we never even consider what response we're wanting. Because if I'm wanting stronger feedback, I'm wanting the from people, I have to create paintings that create the feeling. If I'm creating a painting, or at least I want to create a painting that has an atmosphere, a very soft atmosphere that's got sort of foggy, smoky sort of atmosphere, I'm going to have to choose my colors, my tonal values, the way I paint to get it. If I'm wanting it to have a big impact, I'm going to have to put that impact in my painting. If I'm wanting people to say, I want to buy that painting, I have to put the impulsive factors in my painting that make people have the impulsive reaction to say, I want to buy the painting. These are not things that are difficult. These are just things that if you think a little bit, you understand how it works, how you can get the result that you want, because I actually put it in my painting, I'll get it back. I will get it back. Instead of just painting our paintings the same way. Now, I have such a huge week on this week. You are going to see there's going to be a new project starting. There are so many things happening. But what I really, really, really want, the whole base of the project, this changing watercolor, expanding the market, all these things comes back to everybody, every artist out there. You follow me, you don't follow me. Doesn't matter. We are all capable of improving our art, and we're all capable of getting better results for the work that we do, whether that just be recognition or it means sales, opportunities, whatever it is that you want. I really do find it frustrating that artists accept to stick at a certain level, that watercolor societies agree to stay at a certain level, that the watercolor market agrees to stay at the level they're at. If you want to join me on this project, join me already this Monday, the 10th of August, because the ball is absolutely starting this week. But on top of it, subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you get the videos that are coming, and some of them will be live videos. You actually can subscribe to the channel. You'll get notifications if you want, because then you'll actually get the feedback. But also send me comments in the comments section of the video. We're going to have more conversations in the YouTube. My emails are flooded. No point sending me an email. If you put them into the YouTube description down the bottom, I'll see them. Let's get things moving. But to get them moving, you have to know what you want and you have to know how to get it. Join me this Monday. We're going to paint a marine which is not in the water scene. And we're going to focus on how you can get what you want. Okay. It's such an important thing, because otherwise we stay frustrated. With that, I shall say I see you on Monday, the 10th of August. So motivated. I'll see you on the 10th.